Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Dice People. It is a game about rolling dice and surviving waves of enemies, but it's also incremental, so I'm really curious to see where this goes. I don't know, whenever a developer sends me a game and says, yeah, it's an incremental game, it instantly catches my attention. Hey, welcome to Dice People. In this game, you defeat enemies by throwing dice at them. You can always use your resources to buy upgrades in the skill tree tab. And you can buy units in the shop by pressing the buttons on the right. In the Invest tab, you can use your resources to progress in the game. Start a new session by click and play. Sure. Play. Prestige. Nothing. Throw dice by clicking the left mouse button. Select dice with the mouse. Okay. Goal is to defeat as many enemies as possible. Good luck. So this is an incremental buster. Boop. The boy. Eh? Okay, so he just hangs out and like, does a thing. If I end turn? Okay, I see. So we get some experience and not much else. Take a look at the skill tree, what can get. This is a skill tree. Unlock new skills by clicking on them. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we can get some extra luck, extra spawn rate, extra damage, extra money gain, extra life. Damage, fighter area, shooter dice, spawn rate, life, money gain. Let's snag both of those and just see where this goes. Okay, first and foremost, I think I'm going to wait until I have more enemies on the board. There we go. There's some actual money. So it looks like we also get extra money from... we get money from destroying scenery, monsters, obviously. It also looks like we just get some experience just by hanging out and doing things. Alright. Well, if I go shopping... If it'll let me? Maybe not. This is the Invest tab. You invest your resources to gain new prestige levels and advance in the game. When you get to the prestige, you'll see. That's what I get for clicking too much. Well, it only costs 5. Oh, no, it costs more. Well, I'm not using my money for anything at the moment, I don't think. The shop didn't seem particularly lucrative. It's extra life, extra money gain, extra damage, extra spawn rate, and a little bit of luck. I'm assuming luck just determines how high I roll, probably. Okay. There we go. Nice big 5. And then he just kind of hangs out and hits things, presumably, as they get closer to him. And yeah, grab as much experience as I can grab. Didn't get too much, but that's fine. Okay, nothing in the shop at the moment, I'm assuming. Well. Prestige level up. You just unlocked a new prestige level, and you also unlocked a dollar coin, which can be used in the skill tree to unlock unique skills. See ya. Fair enough. Okay, well, I can unlock a shooter die, but I need bones? Bigger fighter area? Sure, I'll snag that and a little bit more luck. And prestige level 1. I'm just going to put them right there. That did not work. Oh, because we rolled a 1. Let's just restart. Not even worth my time. Honestly, maybe I just start breaking random things. Because it almost seems more practical for me to just toss him out and have him smack all the nearby rocks and maybe like whatever else is kind of in the area. Yeah. Oops. I guess he still hit some stuff. But yeah, I can just as easily blow up some scenery. Oof. Oh wait, no. That was a 4. I can work with that. Alright, let's go to the shop. Okay, fighter. Oh. I see, so we can get a next extra fighter. Got it. So we were in the shop the entire time. I see now. I think I'm just gonna boost fighter area now that I have 3 of them that I can chuck. Let's get the 2 out. You might be able to get something. I guess let's just get the other one there. Yeah, not much of anything. I'm pretty sure the shooters are probably going to give me a lot more. There we go. Yeah, this is interesting. It's a very unique take on incremental design. Very much kind of in the same vein as Nodebuster and its ilk, but doing something completely fresh and different as well, which is very much something that has drawn me to the incremental genre, kind of above most others. Because rather than... Okay, so it does get progressively more expensive to get more of these fighter dice. But that's okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep pumping up area and damage and number of dice, at least for a little while. Now it's just a 1. Ick. And I'll take what I can get, but still. Okay. Toss another one out here. And hit as many things as I possibly can. Is it a 1? No, it actually rolled a 5. Okay, let's just get another one kind of front and center. Guess that's all of my dice at the moment, but that's okay. Grab those. I don't think I'm going to be able to get too much more. It's a hell of a lot of money. So we've maxed on fighters. Okay, so we can go back to investing. And what else do we get? Yeah, luck, spawn rate. I'm still thinking I'm gonna go for... Let's go for a little bit on life. See if any of these unlock extra things for me. They do. Okay, so what do we have? Unlock the reward tab. More time for experience and money on screen. And also... Oh, right-click a die to reroll. Rerolls automatic on death. That's interesting. New tab unlocked. Here in the rewards tab, you can receive prizes for completing tasks. Oh, those are easy enough. Seems like it's pretty basic at the moment. Yeah, might as well have that over there. Grab the experience. Kind of just spread these out. A little bit more. I don't know why this game is making me really want to play Spiral Knights. I haven't thought about that game in a while. Actually, no, I've been thinking about it a lot recently for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't know. It was charming. Left a weird impact on me. Okay, defeat 50 slimes, so we get some more experience. I guess let's go back to investing. So that gets me another $1 due. And next level, I think, requires some bones. Which we can't do. Let's see. So, more money from rewards. I mean, that's okay. There we go. Vampirism. Interesting. I should probably also scale up spawn rate, considering that determines how many enemies are on screen at a time. Oh. Okay. So, yeah, we can destroy a bunch of these with relative ease. And hopefully get more resources as a result. Okay, so this is where we're getting the bones from. Okay, let's just do a restart. I'm sure I could get some more. But I'll just be patient. Interesting that the restart button is still there. Okay, and I have one more of these dice. If I feel like putting it down somewhere. There we go. I don't know if we're going to get any other kills, though. Looks like we're good. I just like doing a couple of these rounds, especially when we need something like bones as a reward. Okay, pop another one of those. Unfortunately, the skelemen are a little on the tanky side. I guess we need to scale up our damage a little bit more. So it seems like the number on our die corresponds with how much damage it does. It's like 1.5. I think it was normally 1, but I've boosted it up, yeah, 5 times. Got it. Okay, let's grab the shooter dice. More damage against skeletons. Bullets last longer. Admittedly, that's not a skeleton. That's a zombie. But that's okay. More bones from skeletons. Oh, that would have been nice. Crit chance. It's fine. Fighter area. I think I'm just going to go all in on damage. See if I can max that out. Done. A little bit on fighter area and a little bit on luck. Should be good. Let's go back to the shop. Oh, it requires something else. All right. Yeah, so we don't have any shooters at the moment, and we can't get them for a bit. See if I can just explode a boner man. Because yeah, if I can explode the skeletons, we can get a decent amount of bones from here. Alright, let's do another one. And yeah, boosting my spawn rate might actually be a really good idea here. Why is this actually really cool? Oh, I should probably... actually move my PNG tuber. It is currently admittedly only blocking like a little bit of UI. I guess it's going to block UI one way or another, but at least I might as well just be like on this side. There we go. Should probably do some like major updates on the model at some point as well. I figured out how to like get things to move a little bit more. I'm not actually sure if I want to. Maybe a little bit. Okay. We want to just see if I can really ambush the bone boys. If I get lucky, we can kill another one or two. And not enough damage. We got like one. Let's go to the shop. We have enough that I can buy some things. Roll 26s. Kill a bunch of skeletons. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Whatever. We'll do one more round. That's a good 6. Grab the experience. Grab the money. I'm just trying to kind of ambush a couple of these skeletons as they go along. So the vampirism... Oh, yeah, we should definitely set it up so that these guys are actually starting to vamp. I know vamp means other things, but it's okay. Alright. So we still can't claim that one, but we can get that one. Alright. So we want to get... Well, actually, go back to the shop. As many shooters as I can buy. There we go. So crit, more damage against skeletons. More bones from skeletons. Let's see, fighter area. Let's max out my base luck. And see if I can boost my spawn rate. There we go. That seems reasonable. Okay, just snag a couple of everything. I don't entirely know what the shooters... I mean, I know they shoot stuff. Okay, so they just kind of shoot an AoE around them. I wasn't entirely sure how the Rudy Shooty gunman would actually work. Oh, it's fine. We get a lot of resources from that. Okay, back here. So, extra life isn't a bad idea, but I think I'm going to invest really hard into vampirism. If I can get it. And like a little bit of luck. Okay, max our bones. Bonus damage to skeletons, even more damage against skeletons. And bullets last longer. Should be good enough. I guess I should probably also invest. Oh, I see, but I can't do more until I have sufficient bones. Speaking of, there's another shooter that I could probably get. As soon as I have the requisite resources. I wasn't sure if the shooters were going to be, like, very specific about what they were aiming for and where. Or if it was going to be much more like, yeah, this AoE just shotgun shot effect. I think it's fine. Okay, let's go back to the shop. Buy another shooty boy. We are maxed out. Get another reward. What is that one? Roll 26s. Alright, still working on that. I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't gotten that many more. But that's okay. Keep boosting the skeleton damage. I think that's the trick. Put that there. Oof. Okay, let's just put them down. There's not really much of a reason for me to be, like, too stingy with these. I think the only immediate issue is that if I'm, like, too roll happy, we'd... Ooh, that's effective. If I'm too roll happy, we end up squandering too many of my die early. But that's okay. I should look into that reroll bonus. This one. Yeah, reroll is automatic on death. And stack +1 die in your health bar. Lucky reroll. Okay, this is interesting. Probably boost a couple of these. And yeah, I should probably prestige at some point. Which means saving my bones. Because I think we get better rewards the higher my prestige level. Okay, get these lads here. Get another shooty boy. Should be good. Yeah, so the rerolls effectively give them a second health bar. Oh, that's extremely strong. And yeah, that extra lifespan and general durability from vampirism works very well. I think the one thing I will say is maybe it is actually more practical for me to roll a bunch of my shots early. Okay, let's go back to invest. We should get access to the next. Unfortunately, that's like almost all of my bones. Well, it is functionally all of my bones. +1 reroll. Oh. If I go back to the shop, does that mean I can get more fighters? Yes. Okay. So let's wait until we have kind of a plurality of enemies coming through, then we start rolling the dice. Yeah, let's make sure we pick up everything too. Yeah, let's just cluster everything together. Main reason why I want to cluster everything together is mostly so they can catch each other's drops. I guess the one problem is we're not utilizing vampirism as well when they're this stacked up, but mostly I'm trying to get them at absolute maximum value as possible before we move on, more or less, or before we end the round, more or less. I get a skull and everything else is more expensive now. Okay. Extra magnet size. Ooh. Rerolling adds HP to the selected die. And then also we have an amount of bones. I guess I should probably have maxed that out first. There we go. Okay, we're up to prestige level 3, which should unlock more units for me, including Big Slime. Okay, there we go. That should be a pretty good bit of coverage. And I don't know how many rerolls they get, but I think they reroll themselves a couple of times. Oh, but the reroll doesn't last. They only get like maybe 1 or 2 more hits before they're toast. So that's why that one is a thing. Okay. Let's max out vampirism while we're here. Max that out. And then there's crit chance. Sure. It's one of the more active incremental games I think I've played in a while. Oh, I should have probably also bought some more... dudes. There we go. That should be it. Yeah, that extra range is extremely handy. Oh, I see. Do I only get so many rerolls? Period. I see. I thought it was a reroll per unit, as opposed to reroll per... or, like, total rerolls that I can use. That's fine. Max out our quantities. That's, like, all of my bones. My bones! Well, we've maxed that out, and I'm gonna need 150 bones for the next section. It's fine. Okay. That's very expensive. Very worth it. And yeah, I should probably finish off the fighter AoE when I get the chance. Just wait a little bit more. Yeah, so I've only got 4 total rerolls that I can work with. I getcha. So only the first 4 actually get to be re-rolled. Everything else after that is functionally on its own. That's fine. What a weird idea. What a weird game, but it works. It, like, works absurdly well. Back to invest in dem bones. Okay. I think I'm just going to max out fighter area and start working on luck. Ooh, this has got some things. Enemies hit fire electrical waves, more spawn rate, and more experience appearing on the screen. Well, yeah, that just sounds very fun. I don't know how limited things are. it seems like it works, like, all too well. Because it feels like I'm wrecking that many more enemies than I normally would. Okay, we've just got to scale up our AoE and damage a little bit. Yeah, because it wasn't quite enough. I mean, it's enough to hit the next prestige level. At the very least. Okay, so now we're going to need clovers. Okay, do we want to do chain area? I'm going to keep working on this extra heal if I can. Stack more dice on the hotbar. Can't do it. More starting rerolls. I'll just work on the chain lightning for the time being. Oh, we got gnomes in the mix now. They look like they're going to actually be really hard to kill. Yeah, the problem is the chain lightning itself only does like 2 damage. And so it's good for taking out maybe like the really basic weak enemies. But it's still going to be tricky to utilize further. At least we got 2 clovers from that one. Yeah, lucky reroll. But the extra spawn rate is good. Let's see, what else can we get? I could get some extra life, but I don't know if that's going to be the most valuable. Okay. I'm going to just try and surround this little gnome child with as many of my dice as I possibly can in order to explode it. I failed. That is a chunky little lad. So that's going to take some real doing. Maybe what we do is we actually wait until enough of them are on screen, then we drop. I mean, I should probably do that anyway. Yeah, because I can boost my luck, I can boost my spawn rate. Yeah, the reroll heal isn't quite as good as I was hoping it would be. I was really hoping the chain and chain lightning would scale and damage better. It does not. Okay. I do have a bunch of bones that I could probably be investing. Oh well. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. There are gnomes going up and down this pathway. They will explode. I wasn't wrong, it worked. We actually got a fair bit from that. Yeah, I don't think those guys are going to be able to get that much, and that's fine. That wasn't really my intention. Okay, so what do we want to do? Get some more rerolls. Reroll luck. Okay, what do we have? Chance of slimes dropping other items. Like it because it actually uses my other money. Equal number dice get stronger when next to each other. Experience dropping from screen. I don't know. Yeah, the problem is equal number dice is kind of tricky to predict. Let's wait until the screen's gotten a little spicier. Alternatively, gnomes. Because we're going to need all the luck we can, or lucky clovers we can possibly get for a multitude of progression reasons. Let's see if I can... Ah, it's close. One more shot. No. It survived. Yeah, I love the chain lightning. It's such a shame that it caps at 2 damage. Oh, we got a triangle from something. Oh, where? Okay. Let's just get a bunch of life, I suppose. There we go. So we can boost my vampirism, or we can do spike. More damage against spikes. I think I'm just going for that, especially because that just unlocked us the wizard die. Or at least the ability to unlock the wizard die. It's going to be worth it. We just need to explode many more gnome children. I will wait until there's more. Oh, somebody hit that one. Yes. It did not survive. It's very silly. I also just noticed all of the quote-unquote bloodstains. Cripes. Well, on the plus side, we actually have enough stuff to unlock the wizard. I'm gonna do a... I think I'll just do one quick restart. I don't know where we're getting the triangles from, but it seems like that's much more plentiful. But I'm going to do a very quick restart just because I know the wizards are going to require the lucky clovers. And so there's no reason for me to, there's no reason for me to end this with only a handful of lucky clovers. Alright. See if we get lucky. I don't think so. Yeah, we're not going to be able to take him out. That's okay. 34 lucky clovers is a pretty good spot, at least for here. And yeah, also really need to go through and get me a bunch of fighter AoE. If we can. We might have maxed that out. We did. Okay, wizard dice, extra wizard area. Could be good. I bought exactly one. Ouch. Okay, let's max out vampirism. More damage against spikes. Might be good. Rerolls magnets. Crit might get me some things. I'm gonna max those out. I don't know if there's something to unlock from this. I just know it's cheap. Yeah, we'll have to see how the wizard works. But for the most part, yeah, just chase those lucky clovers. I'm gonna wait. So how does the wizard work? Is it just a persistent AoE? Might be. Okay, this wasn't the most effective. I've got a couple of 6s that remain. But I'm not going to be able to take out any more of the weird gnome children. Oof, when the wizard rolls a 1. Oh, so the way the wizard works is it's a booster AoE. Interesting. Yeah, because it doesn't actually attack, it just boosts everything in the area. Well, that's fascinating. Okay, let's just go back to the shop. Alright, skill tree. Wizard area, mostly more vampirism. Back to wizard area. Okay, I have enough that I could get bag. Sure, we're not using spikes for much of anything. Okay, and that gives me a couple of all of those. Okay, there we go. So now we've got kind of this extreme fight diagonal, which seems to work reasonably well for me, from my experience. Oh, I have one more wizard. Oops, when did that happen? Oh no, I've just got 4 wizards by default. I was wondering if there's any immediate tangible bonus. Or tangible bonus? Doesn't really look like it. Okay, go to the shop. So in that case, we don't need more wizards at the moment. I'm going to start working on these. Get to the next tier. Okay, more wizard area. More spikes from spikes. Probably just go for that. Max that out. Okay, that doesn't unlock anything new. That doesn't unlock anything new. Don't have anything else. It's a very slow burn. Incremental, I'm also noticing that we are very much here for a while. I think part of it is we have to wait for all of these enemies to actually get places on screen. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think we do quite enough damage to the clovers. This way. So I'll just restart because those are going to be my big limiting factors. I'll wait for a couple more of them to spawn. Ideally what we want is like 2 or 3 of them moving in a very similar direction. I'm just going to go for the cluster. Problem is they just scoot right through. Is that not even a problem? Okay, only 8 on that one. Yeesh. I mean, the nice part is, like, who cares? Who cares how long any of this takes? We're going the wrong directions for me to want to reliably. Okay, here we go. Got him. Just barely. We might want to get the upgrade that makes dice more powerful when next to similar faces, just because If I just cluster my guys in a giant crowd, they trigger that. Oh, there's a little bit of bones. Whatever, it's fine. Okay. We go back to investing? I think so. Next prestige, gonna require some spikes and other things. Yeah, 2% crit chance really isn't that much. Okay, and the heal on reroll is kind of good. Max a couple of those out. Boost crit. Oh, extra attack speed. Oh, snap. Okay, we gotta go that direction. Okay, there we go. See if this guy seems like he might actually just skirt. No. Got him. I think the one thing I wish I could do is actually speed the actual gameplay up just by a smidge. But I guess it would be hard to kind of time things otherwise. Oh, we got a flower from something. Yeah, I could get some more wizards, but eh. Okay, more damage against gnomes. More clover from gnomes. Probably should have invested in that, but that's fine. More damage against flowers, more attack speed. Let's see. Fragmentation. Enemies create bullets after dying. I'll grab one of those. Okay, so now we should have a much easier time exploding gnomes into tiny bits. Maybe. There we go. Hopefully this will mean, yeah, we can explode gnomes, which I can then use to get considerably more clovers and get upgrades. Yeah, this is working. Boy, that extra attack speed is also making for a much easier setup. Does also mean my dice clear themselves much faster, so we don't have to wait for them. Yeah, 57 clover. Much better. Yeah, do I want to get a couple of these? It just says 10% more money. Yeah, more clover from gnomes, more attack speed, more damage against gnomes, even more damage against gnomes. More damage against spikes, a little bit of health, should be fine. Max that out. And yeah, equal number dice get stronger next to each other. More luck, more spawn rate. Grab both. Wow. Okay, some of these are extremely good. Oh, that's the spikes. Yeah, I'm probably just going to turn the center into hell. It seems like most things... most things seem to travel through the center anyway, so I might as well. I think I need to turn the sound effects down. But yeah, like I said, just turn the center into hell. Wow. Okay, first and foremost, options, sound effects. I'm just going to bring that down by half. And let's take a look at the skill tree. Oh, did I already max that out? Must have. So more luck means higher rolls. Tempting. I'm gonna keep going for more spikes from spikes. Shield against enemies that attack you. Might be good. Okay. Max out the life gain. Then work on killing gnomes harder. That's a weird incremental. Yeah, so mostly we just want to wait for everything to kind of approach the center and then descend into chaos. Imagine you were a gnome, just going about your day, hanging out with your friends, slimes and spikes. And all of a sudden, just a bunch of dice mafiosos pop in and then just start twerking as hard as they can, melting everything from the face of the nondescript grid park that you happen to frequent with your buddies. It is very silly. But, like, it's charming. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it apart from just, like, this is a weird game. But whatever it's set out to do, it does immeasurably well. Man, we get a lot of stuff. Yeah, at this point, a solo die can kill a gnome. Oh, okay. Yeah, more damage against flowers. I'm going to snag that just in case. Unlocks the boss section. Yeah. Get spikes from spikes. Damage to spikes. A little bit of luck. Does that require something I do not recognize? Fair. Oh, right. I forgot. There's also, like, houses and rocks and trees. People live here, maybe. It's a regular old Armageddon on Smurf Town, or whatever the Smurf homeland is called. I think they very much qualify as gnomes, right? I would argue they do. And yeah, the extra shield against enemies that attack back. Not that we really... Well, I don't know. I'm assuming everything does retaliatory damage. That's how we're losing health here. That one solo D6 just fighting away. Okay. Max those out. Max that out. So yeah, let's start investing in fragments. What is this? Fragments are bigger and rotate now. Yup. Fragmentation enemies create bullets when they receive hits. More fragmentation bits. Yeah, that seems sufficiently nutty. So do we want to go for more attack speed? I think we do. Instantly eliminate enemies with less than a percentage of health. Yeah, that seems good. Oh, I should probably increase, like, spawn rates and stuff. Oh, well. Let's just wait. These guys aren't worth pushing the dial for. Okay, now they are. Yeah, there's fragmentation. The fragmentation effect is so much better. I was hoping that the chain lightning would be this good, but alas, it literally capped out at 2 damage. Like, it covers a wide range, but it does so little. I do have to question if it was, like, specifically designed this way or not. Because it feels like there should have been more to that tree, and it's weird that there isn't. Because, yeah, you have this whole chain lightning thing, and it's just not good. Maybe it's the fact that it's not, maybe it's not scaling, stat-wise. Off of, like, upgrades and whatnot. Oh, these two guys just, they hung on. Right, I should start investing. Yeah, the one thing I do notice is experience gain is extremely low. Okay, so now we've got flowers more consistently. Yeah, the insta-kill is potentially interesting. Let's actually max spawn rates more than anything else. Because we already kind of eliminate everything, so what we want is just the ability to have, oh, that's a flower. I should probably also scale up the amount of wizards I've got. Like, I can't describe this as anything other than just a complete apocalypse for everything in this field. I've played a number of these games at this point. Like, busters have become kind of this fairly prevalent subgenre of incremental games, and I love them. I think this is the first one that's actually made me feel an ounce of guilt for what I'm doing. Okay, maybe Kiwi Clicker was a little dark here and there. I'm trying to think of other ones. But I think this is the first one where I'm like, yeah, I'm actually just the bad guy. Like, Norp Apolog, you're beating up a rock. Idle Colony was a little dubious, considering we were growing the population to eat them, but at least, like, in that case, we were just this giant monster, so it was like, but this is just what we do? Okay, so more experience appearing on the screen. I probably should actually scale that. Because right now, experience is actually one of our primary limiting factors. So we could probably use more. More damage against gnomes. More damage against flowers. And yeah, I could do the instantly kill. You know what? Actually, that does sound good. Yep, both of these are extremely good. Stack another die on the hotbar. Okay, let's go back to the shop. Max out our wizards. There we go. Now we've got an army. I don't know if there's cross synergies between wizards. And frankly, I don't know if it matters. This is not okay. I mean, it's fine. It's funny. I'm enjoying this thoroughly. But, alright. Can't exactly alt-tab to go look at other things. I was gonna see if, how long this video has been going on so far. But, yeah, whoopsie, I gotta actually collect currency. Can't exactly do that otherwise. And yeah, it does feel like we're getting a little bit more experience here, so I guess the experience on the screen drops do matter. I'm sorry, it's just... watching these guys just go to absolute town on everything around them is terrifying. And yeah, we did get more experience from that one, so far so good. Let's see. Reward. I think this might actually be one of those that I do a second video for. I think it deserves that. Let's see. So that's capped out. I'm still thinking the best thing for me to do is probably max these out, considering experience gain is like one of my biggest limitations. Much as I want to invest kind of aggressively towards... Oh, that's even more attack speed down here. Yeah, that was worth pursuing. Oh no. Stack more dice in the hotbar. Alright, let's go back. Okay, can't quite buy all the wizards, but... And like, if I really wanted to, I could probably wait and... not just summon all of my guys simultaneously. I guess what I should do is probably just do, like, bigger circles. The main reason why I'm impatient and just get them all out is better to just go for, like, full apocalypse and then restart if I need more stuff. Probably. Because this way the only delay is that kind of initial bit when we're waiting for all of the enemies to show up. And then we're kind of free and clear. Man, they're still just rolling these guys. I'm actually impressed. Because yeah, all they have to do is kill something and then the chain reaction happens as those fragments just rip through stuff. I was just hoping I'd be able to stack more fragment upgrades. I think this is the one problem I do run into on busters, that they always have just kind of this like, oh, you know, you have this whole like fragment tree up here. All right, it's done. And that always feels just a little unsatisfying because it's like, no, but I want to spec harder into that thing. Is very good. But I can't. All right. Do I have anything to spend my bones on? I guess here's what I should be spending resources on. Because, yeah, let's prestige again. What's the worst that could happen, right? It's not like I'm having any major limiting factors in terms of... in terms of resource or, like, just not being strong enough to actually clear things. Some games with prestiging, you can actually put yourself in a hole where you can barely kill anything. The rewards are great, but it's kind of squandered by the fact that you are too weak. This, on the other hand, is just, go nuts, have fun. Nothing can stop you. Prestiging just adds more enemies. I think it does make things a little tougher. But, it's fine. Alright, well I think this is a pretty good stopping point for this video. I am having a blast. I think this is really cool. I think it does, oddly enough, it's almost too active for me that I wish there was some level of automation. Like if I could put together a formation beforehand, but also recognize that, that would be maybe counter to what this game is. I could just see it being actually kind of fun with, like, full auto-battler design. But I shouldn't automate myself entirely out of a job. He's huge. But who is he? We'll take a look at it, at the very least. I don't feel like going for the rewards was really that amazing. As far as upgrades go. Let's snag that. Yeah, heal on reroll actually would be good. But I should probably be focusing on at least a couple of these. Still don't have enough for that. These are all maxed out. Luck here is good, and that's that. Yeah, we've actually maxed out most of this tree. Okay, but who is he and why is he huge? Is it the even bigger slimes? Oh, it is the bigger slimes. Well, I'm actually noticing I get most of my experience from the scenery more than anything else. I get currency from all of these guys. Yeah, so that's why we've always been so locked as far as experience and resources go. We get a decent amount that is now just spawning on screen. So that means, yeah, if I want to farm experience, the best thing I could do here is actually to quick restart and just explode the screen. Yep. Yeah, so we get most of our experience from flowers and other things at the very beginning. Everything else is like chump change in comparison. And so while I do need flowers and spikes and things for a lot of the upgrades, experience still remains probably the biggest one that I need to farm the largest quantities of. Neat. Alright, well, anyway, I might as well mention at this point that Dice People is available on Steam. It's been out for a couple of days now, roughly a week. I'm not entirely sure when this video is going out. But honestly, like, if you like Node Buster, if you like To The Core, if you like pretty much any other Buster incremental game, this is very much going to be something you're interested in. It definitely is for me. I think, as always, the only like true criticism I could levy is mostly just I love the different options, but it doesn't really feel like there's too much depth to a lot of these trees. Okay, what do we have? Unlock the rogue dice. Ooh. Small chance of stealing from enemies when attacking. You know, except for me pointedly ignoring a couple of these trees like a fool. There we go. What is this? Right click and drag to move a die to a new location. That's interesting. Lucky reroll. Leg day plus movement. The wall. Okay. No, there's definitely some sneaky stuff hiding in weird places that I still have yet to like fully delve through. You know, there might be some more things up here. There's whatever this is. I guess, yeah, it should boost my damage to flowers and whatnot. And yeah, there was a whole unit type that I just missed. And I'm glad that I've found them, I guess. Which is why, yeah, I'm gonna do another video for this. Anyway, I guess with all of this said, might as well say that if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. It's even stupider. I gotta actually move my cursor. My magnet range isn't big enough. I was hoping to see the boss, but I guess that's gonna have to wait till later. I do wonder how far I am from maxing out prestige and winning this. This literally could be like a 20-minute video for the next episode, and if so, so be it. I've done that before, and I guess people will watch it, so rad. Anyway, I guess with all of that said, yeah, I think I already did my usual like, comment, subscribe. I hope I did. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. This is still very silly. Not a whole lot of games make me cause a gnome apocalypse, and I've been grinning like a moron this entire time.